Okay, it says we are live, and this is from the new computer, so hopefully everything goes smoothly. If you're here, go ahead and say hi in the comments. I'm gonna go ahead and do about 10 minutes of chatting and waiting to see who all comes in, and then about 2:40 Eastern Standard Time, I will start the first sprint for 30 minutes. I may have some guests popping in. I don't know yet, but I have sent out the link if they want to join. The book I will be reading for these sprints is Crave, and I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been tabbing and annotating. What's really great, I found this great thing, and I've seen it kind of all over Instagram and whatnot, but I can show you like some of the stuff that I've been like writing or annotating, but I have not written in the book. And so they're all on clear post-it notes, but I guess we'll go ahead and jump in. Give me 1 second. We'll go ahead and jump into the first sprint in about 9 minutes. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Are you going to be reading anything with us, Lisa? I was just showing that I was reading Crave, and I am doing my tabs and annotations because we're doing the book discussion, the first book discussion for Crave Along this Saturday. Let me see. I posted the link in a couple of different places. I posted it on Twitter and Instagram. I sent messages. And like I said, I may have a few more guests coming in later on. If not, that's okay. But I'm excited because this is streaming from the new computer. So hopefully I won't have as many technical issues as I did with the last one. I think that one was just, it was getting past its usefulness, so to speak. And this one seems to be working a lot better. I've noticed a big difference between the old computer and the new computer. This one is an HP, and I think the other one was an HP, but it didn't, like, I looked at the RAM size, and this one is like 4 times bigger than the last one. So, but I can already notice a difference. Like, I'm not lagging, and hopefully there's no like delay. This is in real time. It seems to be doing okay. I haven't had any issues, so yay. I'm gonna post the link in one more spot. If my phone will cooperate. And I also noticed in setting up for this year that this is my first reading sprints for the year. So I'm excited to do a lot more this year. Sam, hello. Are you going to join us? What are you reading? We're going to start the first sprint in about 5 minutes. And you also, guys, can't see it, but it also should be a lot more sturdier this time around because I am before I had it on like a tray table, and now it's actually on something solid. So there should be no jostling around. I'll be in the chat. I'll probably just watch YouTube. Some YouTube. That's fine. Are you at work, Sam? I think Hope said she's going to join later on. And we're going to start the first sprint in 3 minutes. Is that a sad face, Sam? Are you sad that you're at work? I hear you. One more day and it's the weekend. One more day. It's a split shift day today. Ooh. So does that mean you have to like go in the morning and then come back later, or you do half today, half tomorrow? I am loving this new computer. It works so much better. Now if my glasses could just stay. Oh, Sam. I know you're going to be tired by the end of the day. 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. I mean, I guess it's not terrible. You get that between 10 and 2 off so you can like have lunch and relax but still. Yeah. I feel you. I used to hate having those shifts where you would go in the morning and then they would either say, okay, you're done for the day, or they would say, hey, we need you to cover this. Can you come back at this time? No, not really. But I would do it anyway because money. That was back when I did fast food. I don't miss those days though. I had lunch with Jordan and went to a new witchy store, then went to the library. Ooh, did you get anything at the witchy store and the library? Did you get any good books? I've been, before I came here to get set up, I was making a list of all of the like book series that I want to finish up this year. and I was writing down if they had the ability to use an audiobook or not so that I could use the audiobook when I go to read the book. I'm so glad I don't have to do it often. Yeah, that would get old quick. I did! Ooh, yay! Oh. Are you gonna make a video about it? Because I want to see. Or you'll have to take pictures and post it in the chat. I'm gonna do a library haul video soon. Ooh. That's exciting. I can't wait. I went over. I said I was going to start at 2:40 with the first sprint, but now I'm going to wait until 2:45. Sam, have you seen all of my tabs? I don't know if you can see them. They're all there. And I'm not done yet. We'll probably record it today while I have them here. Oh. I know. I'm loving these transparent Post-it notes because when I put it in the book, it looks like I've actually written in it, but I haven't. They're working wonders for my tabbing and annotating. I just have to be careful because there's been like 1 or 2 spots where I've missed the edge of the Post-it note and I've actually written like a little nick on the page or a little end of the line. Aren't they great? Have you used yours? Because I love mine. I can't wait. I feel like I'm going to have like a whole bunch of... I'm going to have to get a whole bunch of them because I still have 4 more books to tab and annotate. I'm so excited though. I'm hoping to get a lot of these bookshelves straightened up at some point too. Because I now have books. Where is it? Is it here? No. Well, there. Behind me. That way. Those. New computer, I have to like orient myself on where I'm pointing. So those books I have to put away. If it's my own book, I'll just write in it, but I bought them for the library books. Ooh, that makes sense. I've seen all kinds of transparent ones. There were ones when I was buying mine. They had clear ones that were more narrow instead of square, and they also had colorful ones. I thought about getting some of the colorful ones. All right, 1 minute, and we're going to start the first sprint. This time, I promise. My kids are being so quiet today. I'm going to have to go check on them before when I first start the sprint. 2:45. Let's get our little kitty going. And I will see you guys in 35 minutes. 30 minutes. I'm sorry. 30 minutes. And whoop, hold on. Technical difficulties coming back from the first sprint. Oh my god.
Hopefully, at least they're all figured out now.
Yes. We have it all figured out. And we have a Hope joining us. Hello, hello.
Hello.
And apparently we have a Sterling is starting Crave today. I repeat, Sterling is starting Crave.
So excited.
I am excited because our discussion is on Saturday.
Yeah, which is why I should probably finish reading it.
I was reading it for that sprint and I stopped on 394. Here's all of my tabs.
Ooh, so you're not that far ahead of me. I didn't read that last sprint because obviously I showed up halfway through and then I just kind of got lost doom scrolling on my phone. But I'm on page 346, so not that far behind you.
No, and I didn't get to read any of it yesterday and this morning. Otherwise I would be further, but I've been listening to the audiobook on 1.5 speed, so it's not going as quick as I would like it to, but it's okay.
Yeah, I'm listening to it on 2 times speed.
And I probably would do that too, but I think with the annotating and tabbing, I have to keep stopping.
Oh, as soon as I hear like something I want to tab, I just reach over and like, because I listen to it on the computer, so I'm just like smacking the space button to like pause, and then I'm just like, wait, where's the pen? Where did the pen go? Or where's the sticky notes? Where did I put the blast?
I have them all laid out on my desk, so I have like my post-it notes, my tabs. I even have the little donut tabs.
Yeah, now I'm like thinking I should get mine out. I know that I had the problem where all the tabs fell off the thing. So now they're just in little, like, they're still like stuck together.
Yeah.
But they won't stick back to the tab thing.
Oh no.
So, and I'm not opening my other package until I run out of one of these colors.
I've done that. Because you can see I only have yellow, green, and blue on this one, and I have no purple and red, so I had to get a second one.
I know I've also gotten to the point because I realized I'm like, oh wait, I need these tabs that I bought to last both Crave, Crush, and then I also plan on reading 2 books next month that I will also be annotating and tabbing, and I need the 3 packs that I have to last for all of them. So I'm sitting here like I changed my tabbing system so that yellow and green can be kind of interchangeable because it all kind of is the similar things.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, if I run out of one color, I could just start using the other.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm noticing so many things doing the reread, and now I'm just like, oh, this is going to be an interesting discussion. Because now that I'm rereading it, I'm just noticing, I'm like, oh, there's an Edward Cullen moment. Oh, there's a Bella moment.
Yeah, like I have random things. This is not spoiler at all, but it's a note that I can say is where it's like, I've caused enough trouble this week to last a lifetime, and I'm like, nothing compared to what is to come. Like, it's little lines like that where you're like, oh, we were basically told stuff's gonna happen.
Right? And it's not even just that line. Like, there's so many other lines. I'm just like, oh,
yeah,
wait, that's foreshadowing. Oh.
Or like, this isn't a spoiler, but I'll use it in code of like the tunnels.
Yes.
If you know, you know. If you don't, you're confused.
If you don't know, please read.
Yes.
We're talking about the Crave series by Tracy Wolff. It is a very good series. If you did like the Twilight series, you'll probably like this one. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Still try to read at least the first book in Crave and go from there.
Yeah.
We had Melissa also join us before the first sprint. So hello, Melissa. She says, I finished Hooked by Emily McIntyre earlier today, so I was taking me a bit to find something else to read. I'm going to try and read Blade of Secrets. Ooh, who's that by? That sounds interesting, just in the title alone.
I feel like I know that. Is it by Trisha Levenseller? Or am I thinking of a different title that is similar?
I don't know. I've never heard of that book.
I could be thinking about an entirely different book that has a similar title, because that happens in books where there's similar titles.
Sam says, I took pictures and recorded a video. Yay!
Ooh.
Melissa says, oh, I remember that part, and yes, that one.
I remembered something correctly.
Yeah, I'm already going through. There was one thing, and I would have to go back and find it, but it seemed like, I think Grace said like something moved in her room, but like nobody else was there, and I was just like, I wonder.
Just like how anytime she's like, I just have this instinct.
Yes. And I'm just like, is it instinct or because I know, like, I guess I can't really say because of this being the first book, but like, if you know, think somebody has a certain ability, and I'm thinking it might be him in this book, like moving stuff around, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm just like, She wrote Daughter of the Pirate King. I haven't read that.
I read it. I need to read the sequel, and apparently there's a third book coming out like at some point, and I'm like, I thought it was just a trilogy. I thought it was just a duology. Now it's a trilogy. Excuse me.
I know. For whatever reason, I don't know why, but I was going through my February TBR because I have all the books picked out. I just have to film the video. And for whatever reason, I was like, well, I wonder if this book is on an audiobook through my library. And then I just like systematically went through all of the books, and I was like, oh, well, these all have audiobooks. And then I was just like, I wonder if, and I just went on a rampage trying to find all the like book series that I want to finish this year, like if my library had the audiobook for it. So now I have like little post-it notes all around my desk saying audiobooks for, and then I list the title and write check mark if they do.
That's so bad.
And I'm like, yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna be doing a lot of like book and audiobook reading this year, because that seems to help.
That's what towards the end of last year, that's kind of what I started doing. And like, this is the third book I think I've read this month that I've listened to the audiobook while reading it.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes it so much easier sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm like, I don't know if I can read a physical book without an audiobook anymore.
I know. I'm just like, I don't know if I could go back to just regular reading, and then like I find a title that doesn't have the audiobook, and I'm like, crap, that's gonna be a physical read.
That literally is me with the Last Hour series by like Cassandra Clare. Is I don't think they're available, and like I want to reread the first two before the third one comes out, which it's not going to happen. The third one comes out in 5 days. It's not going to happen. But like before I read it, and I don't know if audiobooks are available.
Yes, they are, because I know my library has the first 2 books on audiobook.
Ooh, I will check mine. I'm not sure though. So, I'll also check Scribd.
Yeah. Or
if they do
Audible, if you have Audible, they might have it.
Yeah, but yeah. It's like if they do Scribd does, so I guess I'm not canceling my Scribd subscription next month like I originally thought I was gonna do.
That was
Oops.
the cat. I'm gonna pause him for a second. Pause.
Just like
We'll come back to him.
yeah, in like a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, I'm doing it again. I clicked the first one and not the third one, and oh my god. I also do that. I have a spreadsheet sign up of all the books I own and where I can find the audiobook for. Ooh. That's a good idea. I might take all the post-it notes and turn it into a spreadsheet. Thank you, Melissa, for the great idea. It's so hard. The only thing I read without an audiobook are manga. Yeah, that. Well, and even my library now has downloadable graphic novels.
Ooh.
I didn't see it but I found the Mortal Instruments in graphic novel form. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, they are, and I'm debating, do I want to start collecting the graphic novel editions of those series?
I know.
And I am so tempted, but it's going to cost a lot of money because I think most of the books are, for one book, there's 2 like graphic novels, or at least for a couple of them there is, and I'm just like, that's going to be so much money, but I kind of want them.
Yeah. I think there was 6 volumes at my library. So I don't know if it's all one or if it's 2 in 1. I don't know.
No, I'm not looking that up. I can
Sandra,
spell.
Melissa's so smart. Yes, she is. Smiley face. I can't tell if that's the TV or if that's one of my kids. Might be the TV.
We'll just assume it's the TV.
Well, it kind of sounds like a cat's meowing. So I don't know if it's one of my cats or if they're watching something. Because they just started watching a show called Super Kitties on Disney. So, but when we start the next sprint in 2 minutes, I'll check on them, see what they're up to.
Yeah, make sure they're still alive.
I'm pretty sure they are. I got them all set up, so it wouldn't surprise me if they were napping because they had lunch and snacks and juice and all that good stuff before I started.
Is where I'm trying to find the Goodreads thing for the graphic novels. There we go.
Oh, you found it?
Yep.
Mine is singing happy birthday and playing Minecraft. That's so cute. How old? I have a 5-year-old and, well, mine is 5 and 3. So while their naps are far and few in between, they do sometimes zonk out. My 5-year-old just started the preschool, or as we call it, VPK. So every now and then he'll be so like overstimulated that he just comes home and zonks out.
Yeah.
But he's also, they're saying he's one of the brightest in his class.
Ooh, that's good. Mm-hmm. Also, by the looks of it, I'm looking at the Mortal Instrument graphic novel series. It's 2 volumes of the graphic novel per one book, because book 6 in the graphic novel is the end, is like, just reading the description, is what happens in book 3 in the novels.
Oh, so it doesn't even go through the whole series.
So it's only halfway through. But when you go to the Infernal Devices manga series, it's one per book? One per book by the looks of it. So I don't know
We're going to have to see if there's infernal devices at my library too. But it is 3:30, so we're going to continue with the cat.
Okay.
Next sprint, see you in 29 minutes and 47 seconds.
Okay.
Happy reading! And we are back. That was our second sprint. Hope, how did you do?
I'm trying to remember where I started.
I'm doing the same.
I read. Math isn't mathing. 16, 17 pages, something like that. I did also have a snack, so that took up some time.
I think I got about 20 pages. I'm now on 414.
I'm on 362.
Ooh, you're catching me. You're catching me.
Yep. Where I'm just at is Marshmallows in the Library.
Oh. I'm right at the part where they were in the tower after the Alpha Wolf scene thing.
Oh.
And now everyone's giving her a wide room to walk down the hallway.
Yep.
Melissa read about 10 pages. Progress. I am hoping to finish Crave today because I have one more book I need to finish for the month, and it's probably going to take me the rest of the month to read it because it's nonfiction. So,
yeah. I think my goal, I could finish Crave today. The audiobook says I have 2 hours and 26 minutes left. But honestly, probably add a good hour to that with pausing, annotating, like
yep.
Yeah, so it's probably like 3.5 hours more likely. So maybe I'll finish it tomorrow.
We also have a Kim in the comments. Hi, just got home, going to work on some Etsy stuff, and then need to film videos now that my hair is looking fresh. Well,
Ooh.
welcome. We're here for at least one more sprint. I haven't decided if I want to do one or two.
I'm okay with either, so.
Right. I mean, it's going pretty well. I might do two and just see how far I can get. And then by then, it might be time to make dinner. We'll see. I still have to figure out what to make for dinner. So, and I don't know what my hair is doing. There's like this one hair on this side that keeps like going like that, and then I fix it, and then it's.
I understand that. My hair, I swear, I'm like, I'll do nothing, and it'll just all of a sudden get like frizzy and kind of like trying to fall out, and I'm just like, just get down, get back. Like,
that it's hard. It's a struggle.
Definitely.
I have to dye my hair again this weekend, so hopefully it'll be more blue. Well, I got the color, I think it's called Cerulean Sea, so it's kind of like a bluish green, but
ooh.
I'm excited to redo it and see how it looks.
I know that I'm wanting to dye my hair, but I think I'm going to wait a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Just because then it'll be like, maybe do it around like middle of spring, so like I'll have like the colored hair for like the like summer time.
Yeah.
So
I will say my hair lasts longer if I wash it with cold water instead of hot water. For whatever reason, the hot water makes the color come out faster. So, unfortunately, with it being winter, it's quite cold when you shower and wash your hair with cold water.
True. Another reason to wait until
spring.
Till spring, because then it'll be like, oh yeah, I won't just be freezing in the shower.
Right. Melissa says, I can probably stay for one more sprint before picking up hubby from class. Understandable.
Yep.
I'm not looking forward to next week because my husband has to go on a business trip.
Ooh.
So it's just going to be me and the kiddos.
Well, good luck with that.
Right?
Feel free to just yell, just like send me a message, just be like, these kids are, I want to murder these kids. You need to get an event.
If I'm commenting, I love my kids. I love my kids. You'll know what's going on. Cafe for the People. Hello. What is everyone reading? I am reading Crave, if I can figure out my camera. We're doing Crave. This is part of the Crave Along. We're having discussion on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Central Time. I believe it's 1 p.m. for you, Hope.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that also means I did tell Morgan the right time the other day because she asked me, she was like, what time's the live? I'm too lazy to go to the messages. And I was like, I think it's this time, but don't quote me. If it's wrong, don't blame me.
Yep. 2 o'clock. We're doing tabs and annotations. Kim says, always wash it with cold, with bright colors or any color if you want it to last, because the hot water opens the hair follicle, which causes the color to fade faster. Yes. That is very good advice. Cafe for the People says, oh, that's a huge book. Yes, 571 pages of a behemoth, but it goes pretty quickly.
Yeah. Especially as you get into the story and then you're just like, I need to know what happens next.
Right? Or you finish book 1 and you go, where's book 2? I'll probably do that. Oh, I don't know. I have to finish one book for January and then maybe I'll start Crush. We'll see.
I'm trying to do them like a week or so before the live, like the week before. So then everything's fresh, everything's there. If I have any questions, I'm not going to like write a note down and go, what did I mean by that?
Mm-hmm. I know that one. When I decide to read today, it will be The Historian. Are you almost done with that one? I know you've been reading that one for a little bit. Would you recommend getting it physically over Kindle? Me personally, I'm biased. I love having physical copies of all my books, so I say physical, but audiobook is good too.
Yeah, I can't give any advice on that because the first time I read it, I listened strictly to the audiobook.
Mm-hmm.
And then now I have a physical copy because, of course, I need physical copies to tab and annotate because you kind of can't do that for audiobooks.
Nope.
So I'd say physically because I feel like at least what I've been doing is just like I've been reading it quite fast compared to other physical books that I've read because I'm just like, I need to know what happens next, even though I know what happens next.
Well, that and the language that she uses is kind of very, I don't want to say simplistic, but it's very easy to read in that simplistic format. So the words just, they go, and you don't have to like stop and go, say what now?
Yeah, there's no like really long, like some books do it where it's like a really long description of something.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of like, oh yeah, here's this one thing, moving on in the conversation instead of dwelling on that for 10 pages.
Oh my gosh, I know.
And even when that does happen, it like the conversation takes 12 different routes, so it's not just about that one thing.
Exactly. They bounce around like a bouncy ball.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I'm almost at part 3, which is the final part. Ooh.
That's good.
I'm reading Wuthering Heights, and the language is slowing me down so much. I have not read that one. It's on my list of classics to read, but I'm kind of dreading it myself. Mainly because I feel like it might slow me down. No, cat, no. We're going to get through the comments first. Libby says I'm at 60%, 10 and a half hours left. Oh, are you going to speed that up? Cut that in half.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm looking into getting it, but won't be finished in time for the discussion, but we'll still read it. I hope you enjoy it. Let us know. This, like I said, is part of the Crave Along, so this is just one of 6 in the series. So each month we will be reading a book. This is Crave for the first book, and then February will be Crush. And Kim says that is at 1.3 speed already. Oh.
No, I
Wow.
don't. Now I'm scared to even know what it is on just 1 times speed. I'm like,
Probably, we'll see, 1.3.
like close to 12 hours, maybe.
Maybe 13 or 14.
Mm,
That's a lot.
yeah.
But on
Yeah.
that note, we're going to go back to the cat. So we will see you guys in 29 minutes and 56 seconds. Happy reading!
Happy reading.
And we are back from that sprint.
And that scared me.
Did the kitty cat get you?
Yep.
How did we do?
Um,
I think I got 14 pages.
I got 28. I'm going into page 391 now.
I got 16 pages. Because I'm starting chapter 53.
Ah.
Oh my god. I have suspicions already.
And I'm very excited to hear them on Saturday.
I am so excited to talk about it too, because like there are things in there I'm just going, I didn't see that first time around.
But also it's going to be difficult talking about it because can't spoil anything. But also, even if we go like backstage after, Morgan hasn't read. She's only like got halfway through court, I think.
Oh my gosh.
So
I
at
know
some
it's
point
gonna
we'll
be
have to just like kick Morgan out and be like, either you stay and get spoilers or you go.
Yep.
Because we gotta talk all spoilers.
Pick and choose, pick and choose. Yes. Well, and it's so hard to like sometimes tab and annotate because like you already know what happens in the rest of the series. So like trying to tab this and annotate it, it's just like, but what about? And it's like something you're thinking on later on.
A lot of my tabs I'm not going to be able to share because there are a lot of things of like some things mentioned that I now know the answer to or know more about, but that happens in like book 3, book 4. So like I know, so I'm tabbing it for myself.
I know.
But like,
and I think there's even some things like I've read so far where I think of book 5 and I'm just going, is it? No.
Or literally like there's a line that I just, like the last thing I pretty much did. And I'm like, that is so accurate, but nobody knows how accurate that line is.
Yeah. There's a couple in there too. I'm just like, are we doing this?
Yeah, because literally, if I remember correctly, the context of this sentence, I think, is said, or something similar said.
What page is it?
391.
391. Oh, so long ago. I feel like I say that it's so long ago, but like I read that like yesterday. Where at on the page?
It starts on the line of, maybe you're right, I eventually answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, that is being underlined because that is fairly accurate.
Yeah.
And I wonder, I actually need to make a note.
I made notes on that one too. I think I underlined it's further down and it's where it starts with who said I had no control and it ends with and I would do it again. I underlined and I would do it again and I made a note and I was just like, oh my god.
I'm just gonna underline that if I like that.
I know. This is why I cannot wait for Saturday. Before the sprint, Kim said, but Libby doesn't show the difference. It just speeds of the timer.
Oh, yeah.
It just shows the speed of the. Okay, I see what you're saying. Melissa says, I was able to get another chapter done, and I tabbed out the different sections of All He'll Ever Be by Willow Winters. I found it, Barnes & Noble. I didn't know it was 4 books in one. Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah, it's the entire series, but there's 4 books in the series, but it's like, I think it's called Omnibus of like all the series.
Oh. I might have to check that out. I've never heard of that one.
All I know is it's dark romance.
Oh.
You're just like, never mind, I'm checking it out.
No, yeah. I mean, I'll read it, but maybe not yet. I'll look into it though. But gosh, all I want to do is talk about Crave, and I can't.
I know. I know. I'm just like,
I have theories based off of my rereading. Like, I didn't have the theories when I first read it, but now that I'm rereading it and I know where the series goes, I have theories about what happens in Crave based on the rest of the series, and I'm like, what if?
You're like, what if that one thing that was mentioned in like book 3 is actually like links back to this, and it's like
it's foreshadowed here, and then we get it in this book, and I was right.
Mm-hmm.
I just so many like what ifs, and what if this leads into this happening in such and such book, and it's a whole thing right now. I finished showing a few book sleeve liners and then planned a list of videos I need to film and watched some of the 100. Ooh, productive.
Nice.
Productive. We'll see where we're at in 2 minutes and 50 seconds and counting. There'll be a final sprint.
Okay.
And then I will have to go figure out dinner after that. I don't want to.
You're just like, I want to just keep on reading.
Ooh, we have another one. Hello. Just getting here, reading. I'm glad my mom died. I've heard so many good things about that. I want to go. I'm hoping to get a copy from my library to read it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for one from my library.
I know. That was like, that one had a lot of holds, and I think the newest one dealing with Prince Harry, called Spare.
Yeah, I have.
I'm still in like the 300s for that hold.
For Spare, I'm planning on probably just listening to the audiobook. Oh, shockingly, it's only a 4-week wait, but there are. I'm so glad that I held this before the book even came out, because you're 5th in line. They only have 3 copies. 1,162 people waiting.
You have got to be shitting me. Nuh-uh.
Literally 387 people waiting per copy. I literally held this as soon as I saw that my library had it. Like, they put it on hold like a week before the book even came out.
That's crazy. Yeah,
I'm like, what now?
I can believe that though, because everybody wants to read it, and like I said, I was in the 300s for when I put the book on hold, and I think it was even higher when I looked into getting the audio book, and that was in the 500s. So I can believe
I will say, like, my library system, keep in mind with Libby, I believe it's literally the entire province.
Oh.
Which has like, there's a lot of people. So I'm just sitting here waiting. They're probably gonna realize, how can we get like 50 more copies?
I rented mine from the library. Yes, we support local libraries here on this channel. I use mine a lot. Kim says, I just put it on hold. It has 26 weeks out. Oh my goodness.
Yikes.
There is the kitty cat. We're gonna go ahead and sprint. Happy reading.
Happy reading.
I know, we're done. We're back. How did everyone do? I saw that Melissa had to run. Thanks for stopping by.
I got 19 pages, and I found something that after we're not live, I want to briefly talk about.
Okay.
Because I can't tell if it's a just inconsistency or a lie.
Oh.
And it's more of I can't remember, so I want another person's thoughts, but I don't want to say it on the live to spoil things.
Yeah, because we're not ready for that yet.
Yeah.
I am now on the beginning of chapter 55, so I think I got 18 pages. My book feels like it's getting bigger. Like it doesn't even close right.
I mean, that's...
It's all of these post-it notes. It'll be nice when the paperback comes out, because I thought they were already out and they're not. So I think Crave's paperback will come out October or November, same time as Sweet Vengeance.
Ooh.
So I'm going to move all my notes to the paperback.
That's smart. And then there's me just going in straight with pen. I debated doing pencil, but then I'm like, I'm not getting rid of this book. So
Right. There's just so much. Like you read it the second time around, I'm like, there's so much. Why didn't I see this the first time? Wait, the rest of the series wasn't there yet. Sam says got work stuff done. Yay. Got more sewing done and posted my hair on IG to hype up my good friend and hairstylist. Ooh, I will have to go and looky look.
let me just go to Instagram right now.
I know, it's just like hold please. No, I will look when we're done. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. I think let's see, what's the chapter I love these chapter titles for one, so we're gonna have to discuss that. But
I just have an entire note on chapter 48 of just put love this chapter title.
right? No use crying over spilled tea. That's where I'm at, and I'm just like, oh yeah, we're gonna spill some tea on Saturday, because
Oh yeah.
so excited. Oh my god. I see, I can't. We're just gonna have to finish chatting, and then we're gonna have to go backstage, because oh my god.
Then we could just spill everything that we have to talk about.
Yeah, and then we're gonna have to remember it all for Saturday.
You're probably just gonna
remember
see
what we said.
Yeah, I mean, you're just gonna probably see me throughout the live just flipping to try to find all my notes. I'm just like, where did I put that? What page is that on?
What I'll probably do when I'm done reading it, if I finish it tonight or tomorrow, I'll probably go through and like write down the page numbers of where the most important things I want to talk about, because there's a lot.
Ooh, that's smart.
That way we don't, because I was thinking about that. I was like, how long are we gonna sit and talk about it on the live? And if we go for an hour minimum, that's a lot to cover in an hour.
Yeah.
And I know, like, and I kind of want to like break it up into different sections, so like characters and then plot or storyline and so on and so on. And I know that once we get to characters, it's gonna be
We'll be there for an hour.
Yeah. We're gonna be going, but what about
And then also to be like, but I love how these two characters interact. And I like where their story goes, but I can't say it because spoilers.
I know
It's going to be a lot of, especially I'm thinking of two characters in specific that I'm just like, the way they are in this book versus
in the future books.
You're just like,
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot. And I know like Clint and Morgan are gonna be like, no, I have some things.
It's going to be a lot of. We honestly might have to implement the hold up your hand if you want to say something.
That might be
So
a good
that
idea.
we're not just talking over each other.
Yes.
Because,
Or
like,
we're gonna have to go like, okay, Hope, what is your thought on? And then go to the others, and
yeah.
we're gonna have to go around the circle and take turns. It's gonna be, yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out.
But we'll figure that out as it happens.
Yeah.
And then we can take that formula to the rest of the lives of like, okay, here's how we're gonna do it.
Yeah, because we still have 5 books after this. And the 6th one, we're not even gonna get a reread before we do the discussion.
I honestly feel like with Cherish, it's going to be probably I feel like it might be the longest because there'll be like even more like talking and about that of like it, because we don't know if it's the end of the stories or if those characters will carry on in
throughout
something.
the spin-off.
Exactly. So we're like,
maybe some of the characters will carry on, but maybe not Grace and Hudson. Probably. I almost said Gudson. We're swapping names now. I want. Can you go play? Mommy's almost done. Go ask Daddy what he wants for dinner.
I want to be with Mama.
Aww.
This is what she does.
Yeah. I want to be with Mama. I want to stay with Mommy.
Why don't you sit in the beanbag chair?
I won't be able to see it.
It's okay. You can still kind of see. There you go.
I can't see anything.
I want to see all of the things.
So adorable.
You found a mistake in the book? Oh, is that what you want to talk about?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then we will go ahead and say thank you for Hope and joining the sprints. Thank you to everyone
for having
in
me.
the comments. One last one. Sam says all of the things. Yes, it's going to be that on Saturday. Come join us on Saturday for the Crave Along, the book discussion for Crave.
You're different.
And we will. Oh, she almost spilled the table. And we will discuss all things Crave. And I will see you guys in the next set of sprints.